Hi, I'm Richard Milkus, and today we got a story that's so spooky and so scary you might not sleep for a week. Why don't you lower the lights, grab a snack, or maybe a loved one, and listen to this terrifying true tale. This story is called The Dreamcatcher. It was a hot Saturday afternoon, and I was treating myself to a sugary beverage and some time with my PS Triple, when I suddenly heard a knock at the door. Why must I always be hassled on my day off? I muttered. I slowly put the controller down to see who it was. Oh, it's my mumsy, I said to myself. As I let her in, I could detect the horrible smell of BO, and perhaps poor feminine hygiene. "What are you doing here?" I said as I pinched my nose. "Oh, sonny boy," she said, and she let out a long, horrendous burp that smelled surprisingly like nacho cheese Doritos. "I got something for your new place." She handed me this thing that resembled a special ed art project. "What the fuck is this trash?" I screamed as I broke a beer bottle against the table. "Easy, easy, little feller. I stole it from a flea market. It's called a Dreamcatcher." I hated it. It looked stupid and cheap. I guess I could hang it in my closet or something. I started to hurry my mumsy out the door when she said, "Hey, let me see that," while pointing at my PS Triple controller. I quickly gave it to her. She lifted the bottom of her Harley-Davidson sweatshirt, exposing her ample gut. "I've been out in the sun all day and my cooch is itching something fierce." She started itching her nether regions with my prized controller. "You really gotta get in there if you want to cure the itch." I stood there all shocked and shit, and immediately yelled, "Get out of my house, you foul beast!" "See you later, sonny boy." As she walked through my front yard, I thought I saw her stealing the mail from my mailbox. After throwing the befouled controller in the garbage bin, I laid on the couch and started drifting away to Sleepy Town. In my dreams, an incredibly intoxicated Indian appeared out of the darkness of my mind and into my living room. "You are about to go on a sacred journey, Paleface." I laid there shocked. "Who are you calling Paleface, you evil racist?" I said to the dreamy-like Injun. He stared at me for a moment before breaking out into maniacal laughter. "The eagle spirit calls me. I must go." He walked over to my fridge and stole my six-pack of beer and magically materialized through the ceiling. I could still hear the laughter as he passed through the attic. I woke up in a cold sweat. What the hell was that about, I wondered. Must be the CBD oil I was vaping earlier. I had little time for dream interpretation though, because my Sweetums was coming over later, and I had to prepare a delicious dinner for us. But first I had to pick up some things from the store. I wasn't about to feed my Sweetums pizza rolls. I only keep those around for when Mumsy comes over all hungover and shit. I grabbed my keys and headed to the car. I got in, started my car up, and turned up the volume on my stereo. The sweet melodic jams of Rascal Flatts filled my ears. "These jams are fucking dank, dude," I screamed, and off I went. A mile or so down the road, my CD started skipping. "Oh no, not my jams. I need these jams," I thought to myself. I tried to Fonzie punch the stereo, but it didn't work. Nothing would work. Gosh darn it, fudge this. Why must this always happen to me? Then I saw it. A Burger King in the distance. I hated Burger King, but it was calling to me. Almost in a trance-like state, I pulled into the drive-thru and ordered a Whopper. I couldn't resist. The woman at the window had giant titties, and I admit I was staring inappropriately. I knew what I was doing was wrong, but I couldn't control myself. She handed me my food with a pained expression. I snapped my fingers and pointed at her. I have never done that before. What came over me? I heard laughter as I drove away. When I pulled into my parking space, I had the sudden urge to grab my phone, turn the camera on, and set it on the dashboard. Hello, YouTube. Today we are reviewing the Whopper, I said cheerfully. What the fuck is going on? I don't even have a YouTube account. Not to mention, fast food reviewers are the lowest of the low. Did my IQ suddenly drop 50 points? None of this makes sense. I took a massive bite of said Whopper and barked. It's really, really good. Go to Burger King today and get yourself some, YouTube. Aw yeah, whoop whoop, Burger Squad unite. I have no idea what a Burger Squad is, and have never yelled whoop whoop before, and did I just say get yourself some? Something is wrong. Something is very, very wrong. I could feel my mind deteriorate. I snapped to my senses, threw the food out of the window, and drove away as fast as I could. At the Super Walmart where I get my groceries, I saw an amazing sweatshirt. It had a wolf howling on a cliff with the moon shining down upon him, and in red, white, and blue letters triumphantly said, "Lone wolves bite back." Usually I wear fancy man clothes, but this article of clothing, it was so edgy. I bought 3 of them. Surely my Sweetums will want some snuggle time when she sees me strutting that ass with this shirt. I also picked up the first season of American Choppers on DVD. $5? A bargain at any price, I thought. I hurriedly finished the rest of my shopping and returned home. A night with my Sweetums is just the thing I need after all the weirdness of today. As I proceeded to unload the bags of food, a cold realization came over me. This wasn't the stuff I bought. 3 12-packs of a beer brand named Natural Ice? 15 Lunchables? 3 bags of pizza rolls? A Van Halen's Greatest Hits CD? I don't remember buying any of these things. I remember the sweatshirts and DVD, but not this crap. What am I gonna do? I can't feed my Sweetums Natural Ice and Lunchables. She's a nice, classy lady, not some random slam pig. I gotta think fast. I opened up all the Lunchables and arranged the various meats, cheeses, and crackers on a fancy tray. Poured the cheap beer in glasses. If I can only get through tonight, I'm gonna see a shrink. Maybe it's brain cancer or something. Folding up my limited edition Family Guy apron, which I also bought and forgot about, I heard the doorbell. "Hold the phone, Sylvester Stallone," I whined, as I quickly put on my manly wolf sweatshirt. Finally, I was ready for a relaxing evening with my Sweetums. I opened the door, and there she was. She was so... she looked okay, I guess, but what really stood out was the dark gentleman standing behind her. "Unhand my Sweetums, stranger," I said defiantly. "He's with me. We gotta talk," she said with a serious look on her face. She sat me down on the couch and gave me this speech about polyamory or something. "Jamarcus is also my boyfriend. You have to accept this. My happiness is very important." My whole body was telling me to throw her out, but my mouth only said, "That's cool with me. You gotta do you, dog. It's 2020. Women's lib." Then I started playing a lengthy air guitar solo. I had no control of my body. I think I may be possessed. Maybe that dream was real. Maybe I was going on a sacred journey. "Why does your trash can smell like stanky ass pussy, man?" Jamarcus said while eating my Lunchable tray. I stood there, still playing my guitar solo, trying desperately to stop. "Yo, man, that sweatshirt looks retarded, cheesy, corny asshole," I heard Jamarcus say to Sweetums as they entered my bedroom. After a few minutes of trying to stop playing my silent guitar licks, I accepted my fate. This is who I was now, and it can't get much worse. Then I heard it. I heard the cheeks clapping from the other room. Not my Sweetums! Not her cheeks! I never thought I would hear her cheeks getting clapped. Clap! 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 It wouldn't stop. Each clap stabbed me like a knife. I would kill myself, but I don't control my body anymore. I was fully conscious, but a mysterious force made me act like a common rube. As I gyrated to the beat of Van Halen's Hot for Teacher, I saw it. The cursed item. The thing responsible for all of this. The Dreamcatcher.